Coucou les coucous! De retour à Sable. Il y a une petite chose que j'aimerais vérifier avant de me lancer trop loin puis pay off le guard. Wow. I'd like to trade with you. It is very helpful when repairing things. It's quite nice despite the miserable name. Okay, fine. One pomegranate. Je retourne dans le market. L'autre qu'on a fini les derniers épisodes. Où il y avait une espèce de snake dragon thing. Ah, il y a un balcon ici que je pense que j'avais jamais vu. Well, there is diddly squat on it. Moving on. Anyway. Blah, 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 blah. You said something about pomegranates? To perk up at the mention of the word. Yes, have you tried one? They sell them in saris outside of town. They are unbelievable, magical. Each seed a burst of watery coolness. I notice my own mouth salivating a little. I need to speak to Iria. I'm going to let a part of some glider interrupt her day. It better be worth my while. Offer a pomegranate. The guard seemed delighted by the offer. Oh, Rahana, this is beautiful. Snap the pomegranate greedily from my hands and then indicate that I can pass now. Move along, glider. Alright. Un peu plus cheap que... Badge. Cartographer. Guard. Hello, small child. If Iria is surprised, happy, or displeased to see me, it's hard to tell. The guard by our side tenses up as I approach, but Iria signals to them and they relax. My presence is permitted. For now. Here you go, Bastianis. Was it a pomegranate? Or just good old-fashioned cut? It doesn't really matter, I suppose. Well, you're here now. Yes? I have some question about the power cuts. You have 5 minutes and then I want you gone. Any idea why someone might have taken the core? There is a deeply irritated sigh at the beginning of her speech, and it comes like the hiss of a viper. Two reasons I can imagine. One, because there's something to gain from bringing the town to its knees. Now a sharp annoyed inhale. Two, because power cores fetch a substantial price in illegal markets. Could be one of those, could be both. Don't know. Where were you when the power went out? I can feel her eyes narrows on me and imagine the drag of her tongue along her upper teeth. She dislikes me very much. I will ignore the implication of that question, friend. But I was here in the market. Ask around if you'd like. Any of the guards will vouch for me. Who do you think did it? It'll be some lowlife from Sterai. Probably that Slimer fellow Gary. They say he's, you know, one to speak to when a job needs knowing. Though he's not exactly what I call discreet. Fellow like that, he won't be the brain behind it, but if I were a scummy little nobody, he's the person I'd hire to get the work done. So we can find him under the bridge outside the town gate. Okay, I'm done here. How do I get myself merchant badge? Seems completely disinterested in my question. I'm not even sure she heard me. I go to ask again when she let out a big sigh. How do you think? What do merchants do? Don't answer that. You can buy them from me. Yes? Very well. Avrei... wow. Ok, que là, t'as la quest qui a de l'air de finir. Non, c'est bien ça que je veux. Je veux descendre ici. Je veux aller à Badge pour Merchant. Ok, le bureau était juste derrière. Alright. Fait que ça, je pense qu'on a parlé à tout le monde. C'est les kids qui jouent à cachette. Il y a une dip. Non, c'est une dip. What can I do for you, Sable? Review suspect. What do you want to discuss? Machinist Hamza. Let's go through the case against Hamza. What's his motives? He owed money? He was in debt to the merchants. They sent people to ransack his workshop to frighten him into paying up. How did he do it? He understands machine. That doesn't make him guilty. He's a machinist. What do you want to discuss? Okay. Well. Seems unlikely he's a machinist, and he's the one who had to fix the parkour when it broke. He had the security code and keycard. We could just walk in the door. What about the smashed window? Is that important? I'm not sure. Ok, on va aller avec Iria. I have a very hard time building a strong case against her. What's her motive? Profit. He hates Sarai. Ok, ça on l'a déjà fait. Climper Garret. Someone paid him to do it. He had a bad reputation in Akira. People say he'd do anything for money. This is a good lead. How did he do it? He's a climber. He climbed. Possible. I'm surprised he managed it with the slippery metal surface of the atomic part. Who do you want to discuss? Okay. Make an accusation. Je sais que si tu dis que c'est la merchant, je vais dire, whoop, I'm not moving against her. Je sais qu'il y a du monde qui ont dit le machiniste Hamza, mais j'ai pas vu personne blâmer le little guy. Puis je pense qu'il y a comme pas de... Whatever happens, happened. Il n'y a pas de good or bad outcome. Take that. I explained how Gary might have stolen the core, climbing through the glass, smashed windows in the atomic car. No surprise, though Sarah leached the goodwill of town folks constantly. They resent the comfort and luxury we have in Akria. This is the tip of the iceberg, I'm sure. The sooner we can find a way to rid the town of the scum, the better. It's about time that lowlife got what was coming to him. I'll enjoy taking him into the jailhouse outside of town. After that, the witnesses can adjudicate his fate. He won't be favorable to Asara, that's for sure. I feel like I may have unleashed some underlying tension. I can only hope it's not something I come to regret. Thank you for your help with this. One last thing for your trouble. Take care. Alright. So I threw the little guy under the bus. Post box. Marrowbone Station asked me to fetch some orange ring reaper from the nest in the northeast wash. Ah, oui, j'ai une autre quest ici. Le docteur. Je pense qu'il va y avoir un NPC dans la petite shrine ici. Greetings, Glider. We don't know what you said to her, Glider, but we are grateful that you said it. Laura's returned with a renewed passion, and we credit you. So thank you, Glider, and be safe. Farewell, Glider. Okay, that was it. Northeast Wash. Je pense que le wash, c'est qu'est-ce qui est en bas à droite. Sable Wash. Non, pas Wash. 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 With baby pig sandals, huge strength and skeleton. There's a camp called Marrowbone Station. Sit under a gigantic skeleton waste. Là, j'assume que tu veux que je vienne ici. Quest. C'est quoi le nom de la quest? Orange Ring the Light. Même pas en alphabétique, mais attends. Ouais. Large dome with holes in them, ouais, this is the nest. My bike. Dude, where's my bike? En bas, ici. Plant! It's a spookum forest. Je t'ai pas passé par ici la première fois. Wow, jumpy jumpy. No, don't lose my bike, Eve. Direct dans ma fourche where it belongs. Ok. C'est les premiers trucs que j'ai fait. Bon. Pour les empêcher de burrower, il faut que je les fasse faire quelque chose quand ils sont au-dessus de la stone. Et je pense qu'il s'en... Non, lui il s'en vient. Ok, je l'ai eu. La seconde. Ok, il y en a un là-bas. No stone here. Parce qu'il y a juste de la stone dans un seul endroit. Ok, il y en a qui sont revenus par ici. Lui, c'est correct, je m'en fous. Et puis il burrow tout seul, tout de suite quand il me voit. Puis il y a encore il y a de la stone ici. A bit annoying. Une minute. Je peux pas me téléporter ici. À droite, va à droite. Ça va pas bien ton affaire. Il n'y en avait pas ici. La stone. Back. Oh, peut-être ici. Good enough. Bon, ouais. Fait que 1, 2, 3 quests down. Yeah, Elizabeth est ici. I was just thinking about you. I didn't recognize you. Were you? Well, sounds like destiny to me, or at least a big old bit of fortune, good fortune. Plenty is good enough. Chuck closed his hands on hip. I asked her why she was thinking of me. Because I was considering all the things I never got to see on my first gliding. I was in such a hurry to get to Ekria and become a guard that my gliding was more of a piercing. Straight shot to the big city. Before I knew it, I was a year along my path and I'd never even seen Hakoa. Never swam in underground lakes. Never forget out what's inside the Nimrud plant. I asked if she'd like to get to the bottom of what's inside the Nimrod's plant. You know I would. I'm sure I must have passed a few of them when I came through the petrified forest. But it was daylight then, and the sun makes them close right up. Of course, I might just have been in too much of a rush to really look. Old habit, eh? Anyway, I don't think I'll be making my way back through there anytime soon, sadly. So if you happen to stumble upon one, maybe you could crack it open and let me know what you find. Something got to be making it glow, right? Something about her drives me to action, and I promised too quickly to show her. I felt compelled to impress her, just a little. What? You don't need to do that. Oh, What am I saying? I'm retired. I'm gliding and I want what I want. Open up a new brand and bring me whatever's inside. And here's hoping it isn't some awful poison slime. That's good. It could be sort of fun. I tell her it might be sort of fun to learn that something so pretty would hold a deadly secret. But that'd be sad to have to return her and tell her I died in the attempt. He laughs. Yes, that might be a bit of a letdown. my marching orders, I say goodbye to Elizabeth and go on my way. New quest. Greeting, Glider. What can I do for you? I hand the innkeeper my collected beetles, and she claps a little before taking them and setting them gently aside. Well done. I hope this one was fun for you. And if it wasn't, well, you still earned a nice badge for trouble. Thank the innkeeper for the badge and go on my way. Non, je veux pas monter là. Alright, je vais pogner mes nouveaux masques. Je devrais avoir le merchant, le beetle et le guard. Il manque encore un guard. Bref. Be right back. Bon, 2 masques plus tard, 2 achievements plus tard, ben un achievement plus tard. Oui. Capable. 2 achievements plus tard. Alright, allons voir. Tape. Container. Let's split her up, open and out. Ouais, il flitter. Come on. Sinon, je voulais regarder. Nice. During inside the monument, I found a ring shape artifact. Some egg, gun fishing, the gliding. Petrified forests. Je vais regarder ici. Badge. Ah, c'est marqué. Bon, pas grave. Là, le biker. J'avais-tu une place pour le biker? Pas le biker, mais le machiniste. Also, y a-tu... J'ai pas vu de bureau de poste ou whatever. Non, je veux pas ouvrir ça. Alright, on va juste... Plug it in. Hello, Sable. Do you recognize my voice? Jetty, the very sound of her reaches into my chest and curls warmly, cozily around my heart. Only kidding with you. One never forgets the voice that first assigned them chores, I hope you've been enjoying your gliding and seeing the world at your pace. I expect you've been good and well behaved on your travels. And I hope you've also tried being a little bad. Not rude or unkind, but I hope you bent a few rules and know the small joys of sneaky little secrets. Perhaps I have bent some once or twice. Personally, I've just felt like I have, which I think is probably the best part of being a little bad anyway. I'll be brief, Sable, because even though my heart could pour itself out for hours, I don't want you standing out there too long. We've returned to the Ur, all of us. Our period of grazing has ended, and we're back precisely where you left us. Though I think a little calmer than we were in those last few days. There's absolutely no rush to return, and if you're having a wonderful time out there, I hope you keep it up. The gliding is yours to extend. But if and when you are ready, know that we are waiting for you, with arms that will welcome you regardless of your decisions. Now I should go. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful time. Hilal's giving us a little poetry reading. Bet you're sorry to miss that, hmm? See you at the gliding zen at the oar. Take care. The recording ends, but I still whisper goodbye to Jedi as though she can hear me. Difficult not to feel a pull to go to her and to them straight away. But I can tell even in her tone that there is no undue pressure or poorly hidden hope. When I'm ready to end my lightning, I'll go back to the base. Petrified Forest. Where is the Petrified? Petrified Forest. Je pense que c'était juste ça ici. C'est quoi ma quest que j'ai en ce moment? Ah, ok, fait que ça me dit de venir ici. Bon, là c'est un waypoint, c'est pas ce que je voulais. Guessing this network spot dedans c'était le Petrified Forest. Alright, on cherche des glowy pits. Pas des pits, mais bon. At night. Il est 15 heures. Fait qu'il y a définitivement rien ici. On va aller faire une autre quest en attendant. The gliding, no. Gone fishing, no. An ancient race. Okay, what to do with an ancient race? You mean that there is a race nearby? Mysterious Shrine, est-ce que j'ai ça? Ah, ça a l'air d'être... Quoi que j'ai juste pas trouvé. Je pense que je veux me diriger par... On va ici, puis on pogne la première à droite. Merci. Thanks for the boost. C'est peut-être en haut à droite aussi. Hey, de l'eau. Huh. Non, t'as un peu, bouge pas. Voilà, ok. I feel like I'm searching for something that is not here. Found it. Every time I meet another machinist, my mind wanders back to Cecil. I wonder if she's hearing of my travels through whatever network connected their guild. I wonder if she's proud. I think of her now as I greet the stranger. Oh, I love meeting gliders. Come here, come here, come here. What's your name? Approach and tell her I'm Sable. Sable sounds a lot like table. You get that a lot? This is the first time. Really? First thing I thought of. First thing. Anyhow, my name's Fair. Sounds like fear, right? Sounds like deer, too. She looks thoughtful. I mean, I guess. Anyway, I didn't call you over to talk crimes. I called you over to show you something you are going to love. I'm pretty deep in historical stuff. Ruins and old-timey shit, the old books. All the monumentalist leftovers, you know? Well, recently I've deciphered a few monumentalist texts which points to some sort of synergistic structure positioned all across the world in all different deserts. What do you mean synergistic? I mean that the text suggests they're responsive, more than simple statues or slab of rock or whatever their form. Text suggests they record data or somehow interact with people. But I think it's something else, something way more fun. Ask what you think they are. I think they are games, see? We have this thing, everybody does, where we look to the past and we assume they were all work and no play. Because all we see, all that persists is their labor, ships and logs and tools and things. But fun's ephemeral. Joke disappears, doodle get lost while art survives. So we lose it all, and we go on assuming they never had any. If you got the time and the inclination, Glider, I'd recommend you keep your eyes open for monumentalist architecture that seems suspicious or strange and responsive somehow. I'd say a glider on a bike, the perfect person to test my theory. For it. Sounds fun. Good, thank you. I'll try to keep deciphering my records. Report back when you find what you find. If you sort out the game, I hope you enjoy it. I tell her I will. Great, thanks, Stable, and good luck. Rude. Oh, constantly. Tell her I'm always kind of being called Table. I knew it. My name's Fur. Here. Sounds like Pyre. Could they be waypoints? The Diabixi have often placed stone waypoints across the desert as marker for themselves and others. Not sure it's relevant, but a little tug of homesickness made me say it. That's interesting. I could have seen some of those sorts of things before. I suppose it could apply here. Something way more fun. Okay. I'll do my best. Ring shape artifact which fit. Ça va-tu me donner... Ouais, ça va me donner 3... Un set, probablement. Should speak to the machinist at the mysterious shrine at sur le plafond. semblerions pas. You're a lifesaver, Sable. That's all the inscription. The first two suggest they might be instruction to build something, I think. But the third part seems to be where all the good stuff is. I ask what she means by the good stuff. The why and what of it all. Why are we building this and what are we building? I suspect that this is a bit of a treasure hunt. You're meant to make your own prize. In which case, part of the game is solving the third clue. So I think your work is done for now, and mine begin. Give me a few days, Sable. I reckon I can crack this soon. Doctor, I'm keen to see what she comes up with, and we say goodbye for now. Je suis en train de me poser la question si on va enfin avoir encore du courrier, parce que si je ne me trompe pas, ça va être comme la troisième fois que le courrier... Le courrier a été utile 2 fois. Une fois au début du jeu, une fois à la fin du jeu. Voir une autre fois, ça fera pas de tort. Alright, ça fait juste ouvrir ici. Oh, rendu à 37 minutes. Au revoir et à bientôt.